Paul Finebaum has done it again, and this time the embarrassment is hard to ignore. His over-the-top predictions about Texas and Arch Manning have been brutally exposed after the Ohio State Buckeyes handed the Longhorns a 14-7 defeat. But here's where it gets controversial. Finebaum's unwavering SEC bias might be clouding his judgment more than ever. Let's break it down. The Buckeyes' victory wasn't just a win. It was a statement. Ohio State's defense, even with a new coordinator and fresh faces, proved why it's still among the nation's elite. Meanwhile, Texas, preseason favorites in many polls, are now facing a steep drop in rankings. And this is the part most people miss. Steve Sarkisian's play calling deserves some serious scrutiny. Arch Manning, hyped as a Heisman frontrunner, showed glimpses of talent but fell far short of expectations. His 17-30 passing for 170 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception wasn't the stuff of legends, especially when he missed several open receivers. Finebaum, however, had already crowned Manning as the next Tim Tebow, calling him the best player we have seen from every aspect since Tebow on the SEC network. Ouch. That bold claim didn't age well. While Manning improved in the second half, showcasing impressive arm strength and accuracy. It's absurd to suggest he's already surpassed quarterbacks like Cam Newton, Joe Burrow, or Lamar Jackson. Is Finebaum's SEC obsession blinding him to reality? It didn't stop there. Finebaum dismissed sportsbooks favoring Ohio State, insisting Texas would dominate. "I really don't think this game is even going to be close," he said. "Texas roster is better." Spoiler alert, the game was close, and Texas lost. Finebaum's problem? He lives in a fantasy where the SEC is invincible. Every team is peak Alabama, and Nick Saban is coaching them all. Reality check. The gap between the SEC and the Big Ten has narrowed significantly, and Texas's success in their first season after leaving the Big 12 proves the SEC hype might be overblown. Will Manning bounce back? Likely. Playing at Ohio State is no walk in the park, and timing issues can be fixed. Texas is still a top-tier team, but they're not the best, despite Finebaum's claims. And Manning? He's talented, but he's no savior. Maybe it's time for Finebaum to step back, gain some perspective, and stop setting himself up for humiliation. What do you think? Is Finebaum's SEC bias getting the better of him? Or is there more to the story? Let us know in the comments.